You want to start? You want to start as soon as first of all, there's no countdown or nothing. Just hit the button and then Boogie gonna show up. What are we doing? Okay.
She said, "Listen,
We here right now. We here right now. So first, happy Black History Month, everybody. To all the
Happy Black History Month."
yeah, happy Black History Month. Let's just get into it. You feel me? So we're gonna welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers.
You've come to the place to get all the answers that you need. Now, what you do with the answers are totally up to you. So, welcome back to another Friday, another cold, frigid, where's the heat at Friday. Did the groundhog see a shadow? Does anybody know?
I don't remember. Let me look this
Anybody
up.
know in the chat? You feel me? Did the groundhog see or not see a shadow? The lie they tell us about. If he sees it, then something happens. It's all lies. Nothing happens. But I think you said we were talking earlier, and you said tomorrow's supposed to be the coldest day of the year so far, or something like that.
Yes, supposed to have a feel like of -13.
Yes. So everybody I don't like, please go play outside tomorrow. Get your keys, get locked outside, get frostbite. I'm trying to help people out today.
The shadow was seen, which
So what does that
means 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh, it's like the winter is coming, huh? Yeah, I don't know if it's 6 more weeks. I don't care. I just need it to be warm, right? This weather is just not conducive to anything. You don't want to go out. I know for me, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to do much. It's just not, it's not good weather to be outside. Like, who wants to live like this? I don't. It's and then it was flurrying today, so I don't know if it stopped. But when I came in, it was definitely.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow tonight into tomorrow.
Oh, so are we supposed to get anything?
Not much.
Okay.
No.
More like it's like a little dusting or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
Just enough to be annoying.
Well, yeah, as long as I have to do a lot of shoveling and things of that nature, I'm cool, right? I just don't want to have to shovel. Oh, so he didn't. Your mom said he didn't. So, I guess we got to stay warm because this is crazy. I'm inside right now. It's just not really. Anyway, hey, Leanne, how are you doing? Because I can talk, but how are you doing, Leanne?
I'm doing.
Who? I mean, how are you doing? Sorry. No, it just. Yeah, so very.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine.
Yeah. So, Black History Month. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, February 14th.
February 14th.
In Penns Grove.
So, do you have any shows coming up?
And I am trying to get one on February 28th in Mantua.
You know what? I have I signed up for one on February 30th, so I figured I was going to try it. So on the 30th, there's an open mic that I signed up for. Should be a good time. So you should come out and check it out. Definitely check it out.
You could just jump on one of mine.
Okay. I'm write a couple things down because I'm multi-talented. I can do a lot of things. So I think I can I think I can do it. So yeah, it is what it is. But hey, what's this week? Anything this week? And I'm gonna try to hold off on a couple of comments. Hopefully, a couple of other people come in. People are late. I think they got stuck in the snow. Probably not.
Glorilla.
Okay, what's she doing?
Family is talking about her bad, talking about she won't help her family out, wouldn't give her dad or parents $100. They have to borrow money and things of that nature. And says she doesn't do anything to help her family, even though she has it. Do you feel as though that when you get on, you're supposed to help your people?
So that's the interesting question. That's what I'm thinking as you were talking. I'm thinking she doesn't owe anybody anything. You don't have to do anything. When I make money, don't mean we made money sometimes, right?
Right.
I don't know her family dynamic. I don't know how close they were. Obviously, they weren't close if she's not reaching back. But that's her money. And she can do with it what she chooses. She can use it in the ways she wants to use it. And other thing is, I was watching a couple other programs. Just because we see someone on TV and we see that, we don't know how much money she has. We don't know if she even has enough to give to someone else. So we don't know. People count watch people's pockets, but don't exactly know what's going on over there. So, it may be a thing. She might not have it. She might not have it. What do you think?
I'm going to go with, you're right. You never know what people's pockets look like. But you also, I think the smart thing is to do is just to give the money to the people and just give them all your monies, every last dime. And so what if you go broke in the process?
Sometimes we just have to stop people from, save people from themselves. Leanne's comments are strictly her own. They do not reflect nothing but answers.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta give, and that's what the Lord says, to give.
So you give with a happy heart. You don't just give. And like I said, we don't know what their relationship is. If we're not cool, I think sometimes when people have money or make money or think people have money, people come out the woodworks. I may not know you that well. I don't know if she grew up with her dad or her mom or whatever. We don't know that. So she may not feel she owes them anything. And that's okay. That's okay. We should not have to or be forced to do anything. And like I said, just because she made it don't mean they made it. So are you making decisions now based on her money? Are you making decisions based around the fact that you feel like you have someone who could bail you out? Those are real questions that we have to ask, and we don't know them. So I think it's a lot of questions to be answered, really, to give an informed answer. But I would still say it's her money. She doesn't owe them anything. She doesn't owe them.
You kind of do. It's your parents.
You don't owe
how much does it cost for labor to be born?
You didn't ask to be here.
Doesn't matter.
No,
how much does it? No, it doesn't.
You chose to pay that cost for labor. You chose when you laid down and opened them legs. You knew what the consequences were. So you chose to whatever comes with it.
So what is the price tag?
There's no price
life?
Tag. It's priceless, right?
I think there's a top price tag. It just depends on, like, for me, mine will be somewhere around $200.
That's how much you pay to get sex? Wait, what are we talking about here?
What?
I just didn't know exactly where we were going with $200. I didn't know. Like, you paying people to leave, like just nothing leave. I'm not really sure. Tell me more. Use more words. I'm sorry.
Like the price of life that was given to you.
Life's a free gift.
Depends on your net worth now. So mine's about $200.
I don't know. So I'm sorry, I'm lost. I don't know. Trying to follow along. You made a left. I made a right. I lost you. Not really sure what's going on here. So yeah, but no, I don't. You're not really owed much. You can't force someone to do anything, and you can't count people's chips. And I think sometimes, like I said, when people make money, they feel like, oh, this person's gonna bail me out. They should bail me out. They need to do this or they need to do that. It's not. None of that's true. And like I said, and putting it in the media don't help. But I don't understand what that's about.
Oh, public shame.
Yeah, but all it does is make me just move. I'm going to stand way away from you. If you're going to carry it like that, I'm going to carry myself away from you. You know, so, you know, it's tough. And I mean, doesn't that say a lot too, where they're running to the media to kind of try to force her into doing it?
Well, it's just a sister.
Well, that's why they're not sisters no more. She said, we're not sisters no more. Tell TMZ that, run tell that. Yeah, that's tough. Because again, sometimes I think you do have to keep family business in family. You trying to run out and pressure somebody to do something also is wild. Doesn't make too much sense. Tell us too cold for all that anyway. Do that in the summer. It's too cold to think about taking money from somebody. What else? Anything else you heard this week or outside of Glow? Big Glow.
You don't do that anymore.
Anything else? That's how I get it when Glow come on.
That's not how you get it when Glow comes on.
Just because you the Wu-Tang Queen. So what everybody doesn't know, Leanne was the Wu-Tang Queen in high school. I mean, Wu. She bing, like she would go. Leanne would go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find some videos of her at a couple of the high school talent shows and dances where she was killing it. So hey, what's dating like these days, Leanne? Dating scene is crazy out there. Not necessarily you, but just in general, what you had heard. Like, dating is crazy these days. I heard these apps are crazy. People are crazy.
I heard that it's a cesspool out there and nobody should be weighing in the muck.
Right. I heard something like there was like a lack of beards, a beard shortage or something you were saying. No, wait a minute. Then you said you found a beard site? Like you're on some OnlyFans for beards or something you said? I don't know. Something you were telling me earlier.
Hey, man. Let me tell you something right now. You gonna stop using private conversations and bringing them more into this podcast.
Hey, enough is enough. It's all content. If you tell me you told us, if you tell me you told us, come on in chat. Oh
Get
man,
outta here.
so I want to know how many people in the chat broke up with all their, girlfriends and boyfriends because next week is a because they're allergic next week. I mean, how many people broke up? How about you, Leanne? Are you leaving people alone for a week?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm single, and I'm not ready to mingle yet.
Yeah, usually I fast until March. I fast dating until March. It's a religious reason. I say I'm just going to fast until March. But no, I've seen so many breakups. I'm looking on Facebook and I'm like, people are like, I'm single. All of a sudden, like, February is crazy. I didn't know February was like the national breakup month. It's like, it's mad people breaking up. And then March is like, everybody reconciles. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Or people take a lot of religious retreat. I know personally on the 13th, I got to go to jail for 3 days. So,
Dang, just jail though?
Yeah, just for like 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, I think. So I had going on the 13th. I'll be home by Monday. Until 13th. Just tell everybody I won't be able. So this way I let people know they won't be able to reach me over the next couple of days over that weekend.
Yeah, tell my mama I love her.
Yeah. Phone keep going to voicemail. Yeah, so I'm telling a lot. I know a lot of guys got are getting have to do that weekend. Got locked up for tickets or something, and they got to do a weekend, the 13th through the 16th. So that whole from Friday, really from Thursday night to Monday night, they let me go around.
Isn't that the Super Bowl weekend?
Super Bowl is this weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, when the important teams aren't in the Super Bowl, this is what happens to my memory.
So who's an important team?
The Saints, of course.
Oh, are we playing
Don't
Jeopardy?
do that.
Are we playing Jeopardy?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Give me what will never happen for 300.
You're a hater. And it doesn't look good on you.
Well, I don't know much about football, so
I'm just saying. It clearly it shows.
I feel like the Saints. We both don't know a lot about football.
You know what?
Just wanted to put that out there.
I don't have to take this.
You know what I mean? So, bro, let's get into it because then I don't know where they're at, people. But there we go. That looks about right. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I'm fasting dating until March. I'm just letting everybody know that. Just want to put that out there. Hey, Leanne, you see that thing about Trump and Obama's?
No.
I mean, you could have left me up there, but he
I couldn't have talked.
Really? I don't think
that's I do this. I didn't do that.
Oh, but see, you should be able to talk.
I removed myself from the screen.
Oh, got you. Okay, yeah, that wasn't smart. So
yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This, the disrespect.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry.
Trump and Obama.
Yeah, the Obamas. He put their heads on gorillas. I guess it was a video. On the end of the video, he had Barack and Michelle heads on gorillas.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot, and the fact that he is, again, still even concerned or have President Barack Obama and Michelle on the brain is telling. He really just still envious of him.
Yes. But it's crazy that it's Black History Month and this is how he celebrates. calling
Yes.
the, a former president a gorilla. Like, and I really didn't hear an apology. So if there was one and I missed it, I apologize. But I didn't hear really an apology. I heard some excuse that a staffer did it by mistake. Trump's not letting anybody do anything. He does all his own tweeting. But it's just crazy that and now it's the quietness of the people who speak out on things is crazy. Like, obviously, this was a racist post, right? And for people not to be up in arms about it is crazy. But it also shows me that more people may agree. To me, your silence is, showing you agree with something, but that's
definitely.
Yeah, like, a dog whistle usually is, this is the first time like I wrote that a dog whistle is silent, right? People, we know what's going on here. We know what's being said, and we know the perfect timing of Black History Month. This is really on brand. And it's crazy. And more people need to speak out about this. We see this stuff going on with immigrants and Super Bowl, Bad Bunny. I think he's doing a halftime show, and people are up in arms about that. It's just,
Yeah, he wants to do the show in a dress, correct? That part.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. So I don't know much about it. I don't follow it. I saw someone say something about him in a dress. Okay, and if he wants to do it in a dress, what's the problem?
They're upset that he would do it in the dress, and there's kids there, and what will the kids think? And
so they're mad at a dress.
Yeah,
a dress is going to ruin the kids' minds, but when you're shooting people in the street and grabbing people up and asking for their papers, that doesn't ruin people's minds. I'm confused.
And
it's
putting
just
no role models on gorillas.
Right. So I mean, the things that the fake outrage is crazy. I mean, if he wore a dress, okay. If you don't want your kids to see that, don't let them see it. I don't know much about his music, but I guess it most likely has to be kid friendly to be in the Super Bowl, right? It has to be something that everybody, right? Or no?
He has stuff that he can water down.
Okay. So like I said, I don't know much about him. Do it in Spanish in the dress in America at Super Bowl. Yes. Do that. The hypocrisy. Yeah. I don't understand what's the. Okay, he's wearing a dress and he's doing it in Spanish. I don't get it. I think that this, like I said, it's the fake outrage. They want to be outraged or something. And again, I don't know what's that going to do to the kids. What is? It's going to make all kids go out and wear dresses the next day. And if they wore dresses, what does that mean?
That they're transgender.
But see, that wouldn't mean that, right? Because just wearing a dress doesn't make you anything.
In the far right mind, this is how entangled and convoluted they are.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. In their mind, this is what this represents.
Okay, so they basically assign ideology to you. If you wear a dress, you're this.
Yes.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what happens. I think it's great that the NFL, is allowing him to perform and for thousands of people, millions of people actually. So it's great that he's going to perform, and I just want to see what happens. I want to see what the coverage is like. I think that what the Turning Point people are having their own Super Bowl, which is interesting as well. I think Kid Rock is doing it. What songs would he do that we know? I don't know much about Kid Rock. I know he used to be a rapper at one point. I don't know. It's so crazy that everybody grifts off of the people and then turn on them and act like, they weren't that. But disregard the evidence of, yes. And, it's so crazy when you get into the Epstein, and to me, everybody in the government, the Senate, the House, all of them are in trouble. Democrat, Republican, Independents, it would be nobody left in government. That's why they don't want to really release the things. Like, they really are protecting pedophiles, which is insane. So yeah, if you're worried about Bad Bunny at halftime and you're not worried about the Epstein files, you definitely have some misplaced you have a misplaced agenda. The distraction from Epstein, they should have been released those things. They should have been, but again, I think it's just too many people that would be in there. You know what I mean? Hollywood would be gone, government would be gone. That's crazy, because these people want some type of, vindication. They want, some of the victims that are around want, and it's not helping them. So it's crazy. It's crazy, Leanne. And we're talking about Bad Bunny, and they still in Barack and Michelle are on gorilla bodies. Like, what are we doing? This is this is crazy. I think it's also totally discussing that TBN is promoting this alternative show, TBN of it. Yes, yeah. What's it called? I can't remember the name. I just said it too. But the Charlie Kirk people are having their own supposed more Christian-like halftime show. It's further divide, and
more also Christian-like.
Huh?
More Christian-like. What's more Christian than watch a bunch of grown men smack into each other, yell and curse at each other, but the halftime show has to be pure? What's his name?
Yeah, it's but it shows the divide, and and like I said, I think also it's a money grab. You're doing this for money, right? I think you want people to come over there. I guess there'll be commercials. It'll be probably something up there for donations. Pay your tithes over there, or give to the love offering, or whatever they want to do. We're in some crazy times right now. It's very interesting, the times we're in, the things that are happening, the things that are not happening. We just got to be, we got to be vigilant. I don't know. Play something for me, Leanne. This is getting tough. Break up the monotony. What you got for us? How's everybody doing in the chat? Thank everybody for joining us. Okay. Oh, I need to go on for this. I tell you. Go ahead.
You want? Let's say this.
Yeah, let's save it in case Vaughn comes. I think that would be, good for Vaughn. Is it snowing by everybody? Anybody else getting snow right now? Are we tired of the snow? I am. Can somebody send me some heat? I DoorDashed some heat and some sunshine. It just hasn't made it here. So Corey,
don't never let a woman tell you I slept with this other guy because you slept with somebody else. If it's not in a woman to sleep with other guys, she's not going to sleep with other guys while she with you. She sleep with other guys because you gave her an out to be out loud with it. She was doing it anyway behind your back. Don't
never let a woman tell you she sleep with other guys after you told her you cheated on her, because now she could just be boastful about what she's been doing already. That's what he's saying. What do you think about that, Leanne?
I think for many women that is a lie.
I'm sorry, you feel it's a lie that they're, so you don't think they cheated to get back at the person. That's what you're saying. They cheated.
No, I don't think, what I'm saying is I don't think women are out there sleeping around on men.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I apologize. My hand slipped.
I don't think that women are just out here sleeping around on men and using the fact that the guy cheated as a out. I don't think women are out there doing that. I just think that women are just pure innocent beings and they live life one prayer, one purity ring at a time.
Sorry, I didn't want to say those words online. So, Leanne, as yes and no, Melissa says, if it's in her to do, it's okay. Sure, she'll do it if you give her a reason, but I don't know if she's doing it while she's but I don't know if she's doing it while she's with you. It's very interesting because Melissa, you can't give anybody a reason to cheat. You cheat because you want to cheat, first of all. And like kind of you said, it would have to be in you to cheat. So I agree with what he says. I don't think we cheat out of revenge for the most part either. I think if you're a cheater, you're going to cheat. Because if I don't cheat, then my response won't be to cheat back or say I'm doing something back. My response is going to be something like either I'm going to leave or how can we fix it or yada, 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 yada.
That's not fair. You can't make that an assumption.
I can make that assumption because people cheat because they're cheaters.
No.
Yes.
Some people actually cheat because they have been given a reason to.
Means they're cheaters. There's no reason to be given. If someone cheats on you,
it's not even really cheating. They just went out and had sex with someone else,
which we call cheating.
But if I wasn't trying to hide it, then what is that called?
We still call it cheating on your relationship. Your intentions are what you were intending to do, where you're not trying to hide or whatever. You're still cheating the relationship, cheating the sanctity of the relationship. Unless you came in in the beginning and said, "Look, this is what we're doing," then
right. But again, I don't think women do this because again, we are pure innocent beings.
Oh, sorry. It sounds like for the streets, hot girl summers, all these type of things. Even for, I would say it the other way too. If a man cheated on a woman, he first of all, he cheated because he wanted to cheat. There's no reason she could give him for cheating because he can come to her and say, "Hey, listen, this is going on, yada, 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 yada." And if it doesn't work, then he can go his separate ways. To actually end up, going outside your relationship, that's a choice. That's a choice you made. If there is a female that, Melissa, is loyal to you, and then you cheat, then heck yes, maybe they are like, let's get together. I'm sorry, I can't see it small. Like, let's get together, might get back, and vice versa for guys as well. No, you're a cheater. That was in your spirit. Because for me, if my girl cheated on me, I'm not going to go sleep with someone else because I don't want to. This is a temple.
That's you. You can't hold everybody to that standard.
I can because this is what I'm saying. It's a choice. So you're a cheater by nature. Like, this is what you do. At the end of it, cheating by either party, you aren't cheating back. You are just, you're just done at that point. Again, that's to say there's no cheating back and forth because, like, if you do something that I feel is not, that I'm not happy with, I'm gonna speak to you about it. Cheating doesn't help it. Giving of myself, because see, as a man, we know we don't want to just give of ourselves. You can't just spread this around. Only person you're with should be getting it. So I would talk to her. If she cheated, then if we could have a conversation. So if we could talk about it, come on, camera, get focused. If we could talk about it,
even the camera know you lying.
That's focused. You know, if there we go. So if you cheated, you should just talk about it. But cheating back doesn't help anything, doesn't hurt. And Melissa, and not for you, but hypothetically, cheating back, are you getting your get back if you cheat because the person cheated? Are you even now? Does it make things better? So that's what I'm saying. If you choose to cheat, so I do agree. If the girl was like, I cheated on you because you cheated on me. No, you cheated because you're a cheater. The same way if a man cheated, like I've never heard women saying that men have a reason to cheat. It's never been on the history of this show. I have not heard one time. Like he cheated because, she wasn't giving him none. Well, he should have talked to her. He should have asked her what was wrong. So yeah, it's no, you can't. Leanne, are you a cheater?
Absolutely not.
See the lies they tell. They lie to you.
I told you, women aren't. We're pure innocent beings.
Yeah, that's what the lie they tell you.
What?
Let's play something else because the lies you tell are your whole thing breaking up over there with the lies you tell. No, I'm done. Right, Melissa. I would think that it would either be I'm going to move on or we're going to try to work it out. Me going to try to cheat doesn't work. We aren't together if someone's cheating on me. Right. There's no get back. So I may be able to get, depending on what happened, why it happened, I can speak about it. We may be able to get back together. So that's the only caveat I had. It's not a definitive, we're done if someone cheated. All right, Lynn, what you got, Leanne?
My wife thinks I'm a fucking idiot and a charity case.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My wife and I have known each other since we were kids. I used to get bullied a lot and she would always jump in to save me. As we got older, I feel like it was her who needed the saving, and I was more than happy to be her knight in shining armor. But she's never appreciated what I did for her and would always remind me that I'm the idiot and I'm the one who needs the help. For a few years, as we got older, we didn't see each other. And over that time, I became a very successful entrepreneur and a national celebrity. She saw this and obviously came running back to me because she had no other viable options at the time. I, of course, accepted this as I knew she was my one true love. Even though I finally have her to myself, I can still see that she can only see me as that joke man that she grew up with. How do I get her to respect me as a competent, successful, wealthy superstar? Advice.
I just don't know.
Melissa said, and the reality is sleeping with someone after being cheated on is not my next thought. See, again, she's not a cheater. So that's not her response is, I'm going to cheat back. Nah, that's not the answer. I don't know what this fool was talking about. Sorry, what do you have for me, Leanne? I don't know what you're talking about. You can't make nobody respect you that don't respect you.
Okay.
I mean, what was he talking about? How's he gonna get a respect? She don't respect him. If he can't command respect with his actions and things of that nature, then what can we do? She knew you from as a child, so she know who you are, right? That's what he said. He knew her as a child.
Yeah, I mean, is there a way that maybe he could carry himself differently, behave differently in order to win or gain her respect? Is there something that he needs to change up? I think he needs to grab his nuts.
Okay, I don't know if grabbing his nuts is the answer. Yeah, I agree with Melissa. I would say he doesn't need to be with her. she knows who he really is. So whatever he does, she knows that's not you, bro. That's not who you really are. I know you. I've been around you so long. This is who you are at your core. Even if you act a certain way, sometimes you just know people, right? Right? Like I know that even though some people have dimples, that they'll cut somebody. I know this already. I'm not saying who. I'm saying I know somebody with dimples that will cut you. So she knows a different him, right? That's on her, not him. Right. She knows who he really is at his core. So it's no way to make her see him differently because she knows who he is. You know, sometimes we know people because we've been around them. So the public perception may be a lot different than, you know, who you really are. So that relationship is not for him. She's not for him. And he married her. I don't know why they just married the wrong people. Yeah. Next. Boo. That was terrible. They're usually pretty good and funny, but that was not good. You know what I mean? Lee Little. I had a question. Go ahead.
So just so we're on the same page, you ain't looking for nothing serious, right?
Nope. Are you?
No, I'm chilling.
Okay, cool. We should both be on the same page then.
We are.
You should always be on the same page.
So who hair was on the bathroom floor?
Go!
Why you questioning me if you don't want anything serious?
I'm just asking a question like a normal person would.
Nah, you sound like you concerned. I ain't over here questioning you, asking you who was that nigga that had you as a passenger princess last night at 12 in the morning on your Instagram story.
You sound pressed.
I ain't pressed. I'm just making the observation after your question.
But you shouldn't care about what I have going on.
And you shouldn't care about what I have going on.
Exactly.
I mean, we can still deal with each other and still do what we want.
I agree.
Right.
You cool?
We cool.
They worked it out.
So if we cool, why I can't know who the girl is?
Because we cool, not nosy. I ain't questioning you trying to see where you and Mr. Nigga was going last night.
Mr. Nigga is
Why
crazy.
the hostility?
I ain't hostile. I don't even know the man to be feeling no type of way.
We'll be cool then.
Been cool.
All right.
All right.
I don't want you talking to no other woman.
I don't want you talking to other men.
Fine.
Fine.
This is
So what are we
hilarious.
doing this weekend?
Arguing. So just so we on the same page.
Listen, this how these situationships be, man. They be like, we not together, but we together. Like we're not together, but you can't be with nobody else. That's insane. Right. Let's be honest. That's just too much. Melissa said about the last one, people can evolve, but her perspective is still stuck back then prior to the evolving. And again, I don't even evolving sometimes. Maybe it's more of a thing that's just for show. You know, maybe they're still that same person inside. But let's talk. Is that toxic? I think that's it's a great relationship. They listen. I think they had a conversation. They set some boundaries, and it seems like it's going to work for them because they got to the point where I don't want you to talk to nobody else. I want you to talk to nobody else. So I think it was maybe a toxic way of getting around to the point. They're together now. And they plan to argue this weekend. I mean, that's not the best thing. But yeah, if they're happy, you know what I mean? Happiness look different on different people. What do you think, Leanne?
I mean, I think it's the perfect way to start a relationship. I mean, clear, concise, you know, rules and boundaries. They never got to the bottom of the questions that was being posed, but who needs those answers?
At this
That's
point,
in
they're
the
together.
past.
They're together
Exactly.
now. So the boundaries, Miss Denise, they said, I don't want you talking to anybody else. You know what I mean? That was a conversation. Yes, it was. See, conversations don't have to look like the way we're used to them. They talked in their language, right? And it came from the beginning. Hey, let's just set this up. Because he started in the beginning. What did he say in the beginning? We're just kicking it right. Whatever he said, I can't remember how he phrased it. And she was like, yeah, we just doing what we do. And she was like, well, whose hair was in the bathroom? He was like, hey, yo, why you asking that question? I ain't asking about Mr. Man, which is wild. Mr. Nigga, he said. So it got to the point where they both came to the same conclusion that I don't want you messing with anyone else. And they're just gonna mess with each other. And what you guys doing this weekend? So I think it was a conversation. I think boundaries were set, hard boundaries. I don't want you to. And other person agreed. I don't want you to either. And they both agreed. Boundaries, relationship. Right? Leanne, am I wrong? Were there boundaries?
Hey, I'm with it.
Okay. Like I said, long as you come to the point where you guys know what you're doing, because now it's not ambiguous. Now it's not up in the air. Like she knows there won't be no more hair in the bathroom, and he won't be with Mr. Nigga no more. Listen, I like it. I like it, Leanne. How about you? You like it?
I love it.
Clear. It was clear and concise. I don't want you with no one else. So
Especially not that person. You feel me?
No one else.
No.
No.
Nobody else. So I don't want you, nobody else. So I'm with that. I think that was they needed to get there. They were both fronting like they were cool with what it was, and it all came out in the end. So yes. You see her smile at the end. She was so happy about that and what they're doing this weekend. I mean, they might need to work on the arguing part. Like, that's not cool, but this is what it is. Give me something else, Leanne, because we on fire tonight. Because I'm, boom, knocking them down. I have all the answers. Anybody has any answers, inbox me. I give counseling on the side. I will fix your relationship. I'm telling you. I got you. Dang, your dog be knocked out. He has sleep apnea.
Yo, don't be coming for my dog.
Jeez, he don't hear us like we on the joint. He don't got to sleep on the mic, does he? It's culture. Why this moment shocked me. Okay. It's culture why this moment
Spanish women, they're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Remember, let's be real. Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Because the daddy wasn't shit. I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. Now, a Spanish girl is raised to serve. Yeah. They be cooking for their father at a young age, washing the dishes, washing the table, mopping all Saturday morning. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got her with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spaz on her in Spanish about da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up with my own plate, she gonna say, that's a damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley.
Name of
What do you think about that? We need Vaughn for this one. What do you think about that one? He probably wouldn't talk anyway. What do you think about this one?
I'm convinced you put this one on there on purpose.
What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? What? Tell me more. Say more.
To enrage me.
Okay, tell me why you would be enraged.
You know what? I'm not enraged.
Okay, now you're not
It's
enraged.
right. It's right.
Okay, tell me more. Why is it right?
Because it's right. Because we are those of Black women who were raised by single mothers. A lot of us were raised to be independent and to take care of ourselves, because that's basically what our parent had to do. And, you know, I can't speak for Latino culture. I'm assuming that they were raised in that fashion. I'm not 100% certain. I can't say yay or nay to that. But what I can say is,
It said Denise said there were no lies told in what he said. Very interesting. What's wrong, Leanne?
nothing.
You can talk. It's listen. It's just me and you here. There's no one else here. It's a safe space. Please tell me how you feel.
I just feel as though this is his rage bait for so many, and I can't, because that is not true.
Okay, tell me more.
When I was younger, I saw my mom was a single mom, but I saw her cater to men. I saw and was raised.
Out there like that. What are you doing?
Okay, I saw my grandmother serve my grandfather.
Right.
And there was times where, take this plate to your grandfather, get your grandfather's plate and bring it back. So to say that this is inherently a mix of Black women would be a lie.
When's the last time you served?
On what type of household you were brought up in.
When's the last time you served a man a plate? I'm just asking for somebody in the chat asked that question.
The last time I served a man a plate? It's been a minute. Because I don't have a man in my life right now by choice. No, it's not even fully by choice. I don't have a man in my life right now because I don't.
What? So listen. I would say There are some truths about things he said, but I mean, like I said, it depends on who you come across. Do I think that some people have more culture as far as it extends further than maybe what we'll say sometimes culture in our community? I think that is true. I do think people, no. So my mom's family, they are servers. They are submissive. And my dad's family, who is Black, they teach to be very independent. So it's tough. I think for a person who's a descendant of slaves, I think our upbringing was a lot different. So I think we all were more independent, right? At a certain point so I guess there's some truth to it, but I mean, like I said, it depends who you're with. As a whole, I would say it rings to me more true than not. And that's just by the ear test. I don't have anything to prove it on, but except for anecdotal things. But you know, I've seen, you know, in Black households where they, you know, they have more of the role where they serve or whatever the case may be. So it's tough. But I know, well, I was in a Black household, and I remember I got my own plate, and they were like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that." And I'm like, I got hands, you know. The women cook, so I can get my own plate. So I guess it depends. But as a whole, I would think maybe there's some truth to it. But that's just off the ear test. I don't have, you know, anything to base that off. And I don't think it should be taken as a slight either, because I do think descendants of slaves have grown up a lot different than anybody else, right? So I think we're going to move differently because our, you know, what we've made as culture here is a lot different than anybody else, and it's still developing. You know, we're only 70 years freed technically, so our culture is still evolving, right? So yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. I wish Vaughn was here. He could definitely speak to that better, or not. Can you play something else? But hey, thanks Denise for that, because that's very interesting. Because I wish we had more people on here to talk about the, you know, the ways they grew up and culturally and things of that nature. You know, and I'm a boy, so we didn't have that. I don't know what women did.
Was in your peak, you ran loose. You had multiple dudes. You had a dude to take you out to eat, a dude that was good at. Who was in your peak, you ran loose. You had multiple dudes. You had a dude to take you out to eat, a dude that was good at sex, a dude you could call when you wanted company. She laughing because she knows it's true.
I mean,
yes. Yeah. All right. So when a man reaches his peak, y'all like to go, oh, he's still immature. No, he's now at his peak. Y'all peaked at 2 different times. But the difference is what you like from him, status, money, resources, and power, he can have forever. But you can't be young forever.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
When you was in your peak.
Whoa. So real fast, Denise said, I think it's good to be submissive and also independent. It should never be looked down to serve your man. I agree. I think we are not one thing. I think it's okay to be both. I think it's okay. And I think it's also okay for you guys to figure it out. Like I said, for me, I'm going to get my plate and I'll grab your plate too. I don't necessarily need to be served or whatever the case may be. But that's just me. So I think you guys got to figure out what works for you guys. But Leanne, let's talk about this one. So women, you young, you running around, you got all the penises coming at you. And then you get older and the penises slow down. So do you agree with what he said? Is there any truth? Go ahead and lie real fast. Women, please lie. I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. I didn't hear that come out.
I don't know, I guess.
Well, we'll look at it like this, right? We had a video it was a video, it was something posted in a room where I think guy was an Uber driver or something, and he paid all much money and rented a yacht, and you know, to act like he had more money and things of that nature, and he took down this young John baddie, you know what I mean? And he was older too. I think he was older. God, I think 60s. I think, you know what I mean? So he had to pop 2 of them blue things to get that thing up at attention. But anyway, he fooled her into taking her down, got a yacht and all these things, which kind of goes to show what this guy is saying is kind of true. If you have money, status, that can live forever. But you can't always be the young, hot thing. So eventually, time will catch up to one. You know, a guy could be older, out of shape, bald, all the things. But if his bank account is big, he has access. A woman who gets older and bald and is not that, she doesn't really have access anymore. So I think there's some truth to that. No? What do you think, Lynn? No? Yes?
I don't know about this one.
Sorry.
Because if she had money,
a man wouldn't care. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I wasn't talking about for that. She has the money to upkeep herself, to be attractive longer.
Okay.
I mean, you see people like Halle Berry and the rest of them in their 60s and still can grab a young dude or whatever.
Still alone. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, can grab a young dude. Okay. But that man with more money still could grab her if he wanted her. Right?
So, man with more money, anybody with more money is going to grab whatever.
No.
Is what I'm saying.
Not true. A woman with money is not going to grab a man with money. Again, once I have options, then you can choose to shop to get what you want. You don't need to get this older model when you can go get, the model you want at this point. You know what I mean? So I think a man and a woman who are making, say they're on the same level, like a Halle Berry, wherever Halle Berry level is, I don't know what it is. He could get Halle Berry and down, but she couldn't, she may not be able to get him and up. You know what I mean? She may not be able to get even him or dudes closer to her level because they can get something else. You know what I mean? She might be a novelty, something to try, but ain't nobody keeping her. She's damaged. Which is why we see her just, relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. So, yeah. Okay. But that's all superficial options. Yes, true, but very surface. If money buys you happiness, it isn't really happening. So I don't know if we can judge what happiness is, right? Because that dude on the yacht looked very happy. That old man looked very happy. Now he couldn't keep it, right? Because once she found out that it was, all renting and she don't have the money, she'll be gone. But the point is, if he really did have that status, then he would be open to a different world. And if he had money like that, would he be looking for anything else than someone to be there to just add a good time, a fun time for his life? He's not looking for her to make any major contributions, if you have money like that. So yes, with status and money, that doesn't, unless you lose it all, it doesn't go away. That can get you into rooms and doors and things of that nature that at a certain point, like I said, we all age and may not command the attention that we did at one time. Even now, Halle Berry is not commanding the attention she did at one time. Can we agree to that, Leanne?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So even as beautiful as Halle Berry is, she's not commanding the attention that she did at one time. She was the it girl at one time. She was her. And not that she's not her now, but she's, there's still other hers that are more, readily available. So that was very interesting. Yeah, it's tough. So again, yeah. So men with status because I don't think sometimes, like I said, it's not about looks. Like you see a lot of these men, you're like, ooh, how did he get her? And then you see they have a big bank account. And Melissa, I will agree sometimes because if that money runs out, that person may not be there for you. That person may not be a true support, especially if they came in under the guise of a paycheck. You know what I mean? How about you, Leanne? How much? Never mind. Let's go to the next one. We're not even going to do this. I was about to go there, but I'm not, Leanne. Not today. You see that face on the screen, guys? That face is, I ain't going to say it. Never mind. Great, Leanne, play. I was about to talk about them dimples.
Hey, you ever realize that women don't have a problem fucking up your relationship as soon as they get in a relationship, they want to start doing good and shit. Like she'll cheat with you the whole motherfucking time. As soon as she find her nigga, now she try to cut you off on some we can't keep doing this. I deserve my own man. No, bitch, we cheating on him. Just like we was cheating on her. Fuck you think you going?
Your internet is the worst.
Right now.
That's crazy. He sounds like a lunatic.
Yo, goof ass.
Oh, Goofy. We see who the Goofy is. Just because someone may do something with you to you and yours doesn't mean they're not going to respect, their situation. And that's crazy that you would think they would. But I think he should have had a conversation. And it sounded like he didn't understand the boundaries of the relationship. That's what it seems like. And this is why you have to talk, because you get in these type of relationships and you think it's one way. And like you said, he felt like he was going to continue to crack, even though she got into a new relationship. And when she got in a new relationship, she's like, no, I respect my relationship. Just because you disrespected his relationship is not ridiculous conversation and logic, no honor among thieves. So that's the thing. Like, just because she would disrespect yours don't mean she would disrespect hers. And it seemed like it was just something casual anyway. And it seems like he wants more. Really, that's what it is. Because if he left or broke up with his girl and he's still like, yeah, he that's the problem. That's why you can't do these type of things. They don't end up well. Right, Lan? What do you think?
I think he's right.
Tell me more, Leanne. How's he right?
Because it's not fair.
Life's not fair. It wasn't fair that you were cheating on your peoples with somebody else. So
yeah, but I was cheating on my peoples with you.
Okay.
So it's only fair that you cheat on your people with me.
That's not how it works.
That's how it works.
No, that's not.
That's exactly how it works.
That's not.
It's a healthy balance.
But everything about it was unhealthy, and this person said, "This is my stop," and it's okay. She's like, "I'm gonna land my plane, and I'm done." Now,
you should have landed your plane long ago when you didn't have anything to lose. Like I didn't. Like I had something to lose with you, and when you get something to lose, you lose it with me.
So you're telling her to put that's his problem. What he lost is his problem. It has nothing to do with her. She didn't lose anything.
No. Yes, and she needs to be accountable to it. Yes.
She is accountable. See, I'm accountable because I don't have any loyalty to anybody on that side. There's nothing that on that side I have to stay or remain loyal to. Even you, my dude, that I'm letting crack. No loyalty.
That's fine. Right. I'm just gonna let the dude know that you was seeing me when you was seeing him.
But she wasn't. That's why she left him.
No, she was.
She wasn't.
That's how she know. She was.
She left him alone. He came around to
She
get
did
some.
it. She
No,
did it.
she did.
She did it. No, she didn't.
Okay. Well, listen, whatever you say. She obviously
Because she didn't. She didn't. She was test driving him while she was already over here cracking with me.
we don't know
And
that.
then she decided, you know what? I'm tired of test driving. I like what I see. I'll buy the option. And now I have to let you go. No, sweetheart.
You know what?
That ain't how it works.
It definitely. You know what? It's not even her character. Her character says, "I'm only smashing one person at a time." That's what it seems like. Because
No.
if she wanted to smash two people, she could have done that. By her
She
not,
did.
by her not doing that, it doesn't seem that way. By her not doing that,
You can't make that assumption that she wasn't cracking
can't-
old bull too.
you can't make the assumption that she was.
Yes, you can. If she
Okay,
was cracking
yeah.
one that was already tied and loyal to somebody else, who's to say she wouldn't crack another?
Because that's why she said, "I'm not doing it because I moved on. I don't do that in my relationships. I don't crack someone when I'm with someone." So with that
No.
being said,
She
her
cracked.
character shows
She
that
cracked. Decided
her-
she liked what she cracked on and was like, you know what? We're gonna have to shut this factory down.
I don't believe that to be true.
You believe it to be wrong.
That's what I do believe it to be wrong. That's what
You believe what you believe is to be wrong.
Okay, listen, it's okay. I understand you're upset with her. Maybe this happened to you. I see some past things coming up. We can talk about that later.
No, ain't nothing coming up.
But like I said, I don't think that she, like, by her shutting it down to me shows she's not really with that. She's not with it. She's like, I'm going to respect my relationship with someone else. I moved on. You need to move on.
She is with it.
Obviously, she's not. That's why he's hurt.
With all the shits.
That's why he's hurt. He's probably driving to her house right now. See, that's why you don't do it, because he look like somebody's going to pull up and try to hurt you.
Pull up and let old boy know, listen, it was you, it was me before you.
Right, and it's always somebody before me. But now it's not
you. I meant while with you.
Now you get
it was
beat
me while with you.
Again.
It was us. It was me, you, and her too.
It probably wasn't, because you hear crying, right? You hear at my house crying about somebody else. Bro, get on. I won. She here. She chose, right? She chose. That's why you hear crying, bro. Get on. Skedaddle. Wow. I would laugh. I'm like, please leave for I have to put hands on you. I'm Miss Denise. She agrees with me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Doesn't matter.
I appreciate
it. Doesn't matter at all.
I appreciate. Good job, Leanne. Yeah. Play something else, because that's big facts. Let's go. I don't understand why you would not be on the side of women.
Could you forgive your daughters for helping your spouse cheat on you? I want you to check this video out.
My wife is cheating and our kids are helping her.
What?
Yeah. These are adult children, by the way.
Okay.
They're not little kids. Last week, my wife got a notification on her phone while she was in the shower. I thought it was just our daughter confirming dinner plans. But to my surprise, it was an unsaved number.
Oh, my goodness.
That text, "I can't wait to see you," with a kissy emoji.
What? Okay.
My whole world stopped for a few seconds. I clicked to read more of the conversation. Apparently, they have dinner plans and they were telling each other that they missed each other and that seeing each other once a week isn't enough.
Oh my gosh.
29 years of marriage gone down the drain.
Right.
Hoping to catch her in a lie before she left the house, I text both daughters and asked them about girls' dinner. What happened next broke me to my core. Both daughters confirmed the dinner plans and said that they were excited.
Not excited.
I couldn't believe it. I turned on my wife's location and shared it with myself. Then she left. I followed her to the restaurant, and lo and behold, neither daughter was there. But instead, I immediately recognized him. It was her boss. Part of me was hoping that when I arrived, my daughters would be there happy to see me and that I was just being paranoid. But no, just my cheating wife and her superior. I took pictures of them holding hands and kissing. I know I should have waited, but I couldn't help myself. I was so angry. As soon as I got to the car, I opened the family group text and sent all the photos and said, "Glad you're enjoying girls' dinner." I then turned my phone off and drove to my brother's house and asked to stay the night. I woke up the next morning with over 50 texts and 20 voicemails. My wife had all the normal cheater excuses. I didn't even bother listening to her voicemails. I looked through the messages and both of my daughters were apologizing. My younger daughter, the daddy's girl of the two, was manic. She texted me almost 50 times saying she never should have lied and hated it every time.
Now, if you're a daddy's girl,
then how you doing this?
Right.
I would never do that to my daddy. When it comes to my other daughter, we've always had a good relationship, but she's definitely closer to her mom. She texted me that she was sorry, but that I shouldn't throw away a good marriage because of one mistake. Losing my wife was hard enough, but how do I ever look at my children again? How do I even begin to forgive them?
Now, we already know that the marriage is over, but
that's tough. I mean, Melissa said, "Sheesh, this is why I must just stay single." This is interesting. Yeah, I don't know how you I mean, I just divorced them all. They all divorced. Left them kids. That's tough. What are you doing, Leanne? Oh my God, you ain't paying attention.
I am.
What are you doing in this situation? What it's tough. You got the kids involved. You really kind of destroyed the whole family.
Yeah, the kids should have stayed out of it. She's wrong for even putting them in that type of situation. Right. I don't even know how do you even approach your kids, grown or not, to say, "I'm having an affair with your dad. I need you to lie." Like, I don't even understand how those words come out your mouth. And for the kids to agree with it and choose sides, you know, you could have, you chose a side, and that's telling. And it makes me sad that you would choose sides like that. Like, you would be down to.
So, well, children will try to appease both parents, right? So by trying to involve the children, that's more on the mom, because they could have did it because we love mom. We do love dad, but we love mom, so let's hide it from dad. Let's try to keep them both. Like, now the kids are actually really trying to keep this relationship together, trying to keep dad from finding out, trying to keep mom. They're really trying to keep their parents together. So it's by knowing that, I mean, that's what how I would rationalize. Like, the kids are stuck in the middle and they're trying to make us both happy. You know, they want mom to be happy, they want me to be happy, so that they're just lying because they're trying to keep the family together. They shouldn't be in that position. Melissa said the kids is probably the toughest, right? That's definitely the toughest part. The marriage is over. It's time to focus on the kids. Right. I would focus on the kids, and it would be my mind would be the kids just did it because they we're trying to make everybody happy. Because even the one girl said, like, "Hey, don't just throw mom away over this one thing," right? that's a tough spot for a kid to be in. Kids at all ages, want to make their parents happy, and they don't want to be the reason their parents are not together. So that's terrible. That's one of the worst things I've ever heard before. Like,
Yeah, I think I would have stayed out of it as a kid. I would have stayed out of it.
Right.
Like,
That's what you should do, right? But you're a kid. How do you know you're loyal to your mom and dad?
but I'm not a kid in the sense of a child. Like, I know right from wrong.
Still a child at heart, as your parents get older. I mean, you could be, and I'm just giving my reason. I would think that maybe I just didn't want them to be alone, right? The relationship is going well, outside of mom cheating, I guess, because it didn't seem like he said there were any warning signs. The relationship was going well. So they're like, all right, if it's going well, mom's just going out and getting a little side. Okay. Right.
No.
That's how they're rationalizing it. Right.
Absolutely not. I could not do that.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying this is how they're rationalizing. Right. They are adults, but as adult, we're still children at heart. Right. That's still our parents. We still may not want to get in the middle of it. We still may not want them to get a divorce. Like I said, if everything else is fine in the relationship outside of mom getting some side, we can rationalize things. Right. Not saying it's right.
When it was the whole big deal. No.
Say again, Leanne?
No, but if it was dad doing it, it would be a whole big deal. No.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know if it might be, if it would have the same, would they do the same for dad, right? Would they try to cover up for dad as well? We don't know. But I will say dad mishandled this because they wouldn't have got any pictures. HR would have got the pictures. And then the lawsuit, and I would have sued the boss and got a whole bunch of money. Then adult kids say, I don't want to be in it. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's tough to say that sometimes, depending on your mindset. I mean, they're your parents. And it's easier to say, but I think our kids ride with us. Sometimes they'll ride with us, right or wrong. And, that's what it is, especially, kids will ride with us sometimes. So it's a tough situation for the kids to be in. It's a tough situation for mom to put the kids in. It's definitely tough for dad to. I can only imagine how he felt. Like that's devastating me now. I can only imagine my daughter doing something that was so. That would hurt me so much. Like that would really hurt to my core to find out my daughter was doing something like that behind my back. That is really going to hurt me, That's a tough one. I can't believe you played that, Leanne. Why would you do that? I need Doc for that one. Leanne, I need you. You're not talking. It's ridiculous. But fire. Fire must get rid of her. Like, I don't understand. I'm just about to have to go back to a one act. This is tough for she's gonna be behind the camera and I'm just gonna ramble because I'm trying to bounce things off of her. She's over there doing whatever. I heard her she sent messages. So she's over there talking to some young man. She's talking to some young man while we're on the phone. We'd wrap it up at 9:30. That's when we wrap it up. Just because you gotta get the phone. See, she got a new young man on the line, and she over there can't wait.
I gotta serve him a plate.
Hot and red. A plate of what, Leanne? This is not the type of show. Kids listen to this. This is crazy. I can't believe that you would go there. Okay, quick question. How do you feel about when you're married taking the other person's last name? How do you feel about that? People in the chat, how do you feel about taking the last name of the gentleman?
I don't care that much. I mean, I like my last name.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want to do the paperwork. But if it meant something to them, then I would do it.
Okay.
I don't care that much.
Okay. I think, I never really thought about it before because we just do it out of tradition. But as I was listening to people talk about it, it's not really that. I don't really need to take. I mean, if she didn't want to take my last name, it wouldn't bother me. Because taking last names, from my understanding, is really a lot of places don't do that, right? And it's more about ownership and things of that nature. So, how do you care about lineage? Do you care about your name living on at all?
I did when my grandfather was alive.
Okay, so you say more.
Like, I would have liked to see. I know it would mean a lot to him to see his last name carry on.
So, but how would you do that? Then that means you would not take on the last name of.
Correct.
Okay, so you. Okay.
I would if I was to have a child, I would want the child to carry my last name.
Ooh.
Exactly.
So what would that look like for him then? If he's like, no, especially having a boy and he wants to give him his name.
If he wants it to be his last name, then of course we would do it. I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
What I would like.
Right. Very interesting. Like I said, it doesn't really matter either way. To me now, especially hearing some of the things but then they were like the kid's name were hyphenated because they would have both names, right? They would have both last names, which could be kind of, that'd be kind of clunky. But it's not a fight I would fight. Like, it's not a hill I would die on. She was like, look, she wanted to keep her last name. Like, okay. I wouldn't feel slighted in a way. A lot of the gentlemen were saying, no, she needs to take my last name. Like, if you don't take my last name, you don't get this ring. They were very specific about taking the last name. That's why all of my kids' names have my last name. Yeah, see, very interesting. Very interesting. Was it a discussion or how did that come about? These, yeah, it's very interesting. Like I said, it's something I never thought about. And when they brought it up, I'm like, wow, I don't need her to have my name, because if it's a relationship that we're doing together as partners, you don't need to just take my name, right? Why would I make you take my name for partners? Why are we making anyone do anything? Now, like I said, I never thought about it before. It would just be done. I have a very ethnic Filipino maiden name and would have love for the lineage to be based, but it is important for my boys to also have their dad's name. Right. So, I mean, a lot of it's out of tradition. Very interesting. Like I never really thought, and I'm not really big on lineage. I don't know what the name going on is going to do. Right. This is not the 1400s where our names have to carry on the lineage. So I'm not big on lineage. So I'm not worried about the name carrying on or not carrying on. Discussion. Okay, cool. Discussion, please. Because like for what? I don't know what what lineage has to do with anything. Like the name live on or not live on. I'm not gonna be here, and I have a daughter, so most likely if she gets married, she may take on the name of the gentleman she weds. So it's not a big deal. I know I wouldn't want to be a little though, because it's like, who wants to be little? That's like jokes. So, it's very interesting. Let me get off this full screen. This girl's crazy.
Don't add me back. Don't add me back to
That's what I got to deal
nothing.
with. You know what I mean? I made a little joke.
Don't add me back to
Make a little
nothing.
joke, and this is what happens. It's very interesting. That was very interesting. I don't know. I went back to that. I had one more question for Leanne because and I think we kind of talked about this before about sharing locations. You cool with sharing locations with your mate?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What would be your reason for doing it? Because they asked, or be a reason behind it?
Because they asked, or if I was in a situation where I felt uncomfortable being there, I would want somebody to know where I'm at.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I don't mind it. I just don't want to be. I don't want people to use it to, like, if you're worried, like I'm going to be where I'm not. Yeah, if you're like, oh, I'll make sure you know, then we don't need to be together. If that's the mindset, you know, people have, and I think that too often that's the mindset. People want your location to, you know, to see where you're at because they feel like you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. And that's, to me, that's not cool. And I guess, and then my last question was, and I think we're going to talk about this next week as well. How about sleeping in different rooms or even different houses? I see a lot of people doing that these days where they'll have two houses, you know, and they may stay in one house together. They may stay in their own homes at different times. Like, it's space, you know, relationships aren't about being on top of each other or separate rooms. How do you feel about that, Leanne? Separate rooms, cool for you?
No, that would be weird for me. I need to know where you're at.
But I mean, you know, they're in the next room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who else is in the next room?
That's sickening. It's not it. That's very interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be in different houses or different rooms. Yeah, I get you, Melissa. I don't know. That's just not me. I think I'm together to be with you. I don't need. I would like laying with somebody, like cuddling and things of that nature. So I don't find that to be something that is appeasing to me. But more and more, they said people are doing this. Like, this is real things. People want their space. They want their own rooms, and you know, hey, good night, kiss, and they go in their own rooms. That's wow. Who's doing that? Why are you doing that? Listen, stay in the same room. I think it keeps a relationship. Well, they said the relationships are better when you don't stay in the same room. They said it's longer. So, all right, Leanne, let's wrap this thing up because you were just.
You know why I'm farting on you?
So that's what you do when you're. That's.
I mean, so they said. I've heard.
That's what. So we just got to look into your life in the bedroom. No, that wasn't me, babe. I felt it on my leg. Interesting. On that note, we're going to fart off. We're going to go ahead and do other women fart in the bed? Is this a thing? Now we know why people are sleeping alone. Thanks. We get it. Space is cool. Have your man cave, but come to bed at night. Okay, on the way. Oh, that wasn't for me. All right, Melissa. I didn't, but no, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I don't need that space, but I think things are so different now. And after these young people growing up with the pandemic and all these type of things, people are moving a lot different. So very interesting. But let's get up out of here. Hey, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank all the people in the chat. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for rolling with us. We learned Leanne farts in the bed. Fellas, just know you need a beard and be able to accept somebody who farts. It's okay. Hey, please invite people to our Facebook channel. Please like, subscribe to that. Also, our YouTube, again, Nothing But Answers. Please go over there and hit the like button, subscribe. It takes nothing. It's free. You can check us out on TikTok as well with Nothing But Answers. So me and Leanne came to give you this great program. The rest of the team will be back next week. Please stay warm, and we'll see you next week if Leanne can make it, because we don't know how many dates she may have. Oh, I might not be on the show next week because I got to go into jail on the 13th, so I won't be back till Monday. So we'll see.
Bye.
Hit the button.